Cabinet Club. What do you think of it?
I think it's a catchy name. I actually don't have a problem with
And
saying...
cash for access.
No, well...
$3,500 to go to a dinner. What do you think of that level?
I don't have a problem with that. I have more of a problem if what it says is it buys you exclusive time and the expectation that your particular idea...
Do you think it does?
...then gets traction. I think in some cases probably, yes.
What do you think, Trevor Mallard?
Well, I think it's an awful name because what it implies is special access to the cabinet, and also it's a club and it's exclusive. And I think both of those things are wrong. And there's no doubt the way this government is going, it is cash for access. And it doesn't matter whether it's Cabinet Club or whether it's putting your hubby in as a director of a company. It's wrong.
Although you all do it. Is it a bit of sour grapes in the sense that National Party have got their shit together in terms of actually raising money, and Labour Party don't quite have?
Well, we've always relied, right back...
Unions. So you...
Well, no, out at the railway workshops, they used to put in threepence every payday in order to fund the Labour Party. The unions, I think, raised $80,000 last year. It's been reported.
So how much policy buy-in do they get then for that money?
$80,000 in a modern political party is not very much, I tell you.
Jan, what about you? I mean, businessman Philip Mills from Auckland, Les Mills, giving you what, $50,000 or $60,000? What does that mean?
That means he supports the Green kaupapa. And one of the really massive distinctions for the Greens in this area is that our members set our policy.
Does he have coffee with the...
So if he wants to influence the Greens policy in Parliament, he would have to lobby every single member.
What does a business person get for $60,000?
I guess they get to see a strong Green voice in Parliament, which is obviously what they want.
So a conversation up to the...
No. There's nothing like that.
Nothing like that?
No.
All right.
No. And
Okay.
I mean, I have to admit, some people have paid to have dinner with me. It was $2 for a raffle, and the money went to a charity.
I just can't believe that
it's a bit of a difference.
I just can't believe that Philip wouldn't have talked to Russell and had a bit of a...
I don't know if they have. I'm sure they... Well, I don't know. I guess.
Okay.
But it's not part of it, and the
there's,
party sets the policy.
There's nothing wrong with the Green Party accepting a donation from someone that believes in what they're doing. There's nothing wrong with someone making a donation to the Labour Party because they believe in their policy settings. There's nothing wrong with people making a donation to National. I'm lucky in my electorate that I've got people that support me. They support our values. It's
about transparency.
Grant, have you ever donated to a political party?
No, I haven't, but it seems to me that it's time to think about state funding for extra parliamentary parties in order to have a baseline of funding so that politicians or parties are not beholden to those who are best able to pay.
So you reckon that people who donate to political parties are basically currying favour with the party?
I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm saying that parties perform a healthy function for democracy. They aggregate views, and I think they warrant direct funding.
So it's a poor, long-suffering taxpayer that has to dip into his pocket again?
Modest funding for political parties would help reduce the prospect of parliamentary resources being, potentially used for electioneering or for political party purposes.
There you go, Wallace. There's the view.
Okay, before we go, that's interesting. We haven't touched on that. Around the panel, very briefly, state funding for political parties, yes or no?
We support an independent commission to engage people to discuss it because the democracy should be in the hands of the people.
All right, so
yes,
which means
and they should make that decision, not politicians.
Absolutely no way. I do not want taxpayers funding the National Party. If people choose to make donations to us, that's great.
I don't think taxpayers will buy it.
Really?
No.
All right.
No, I think the danger is then that taxpayers start to say, well, hang on, that's too much and we don't like what they're doing.
Okay.
We'll control it, which interferes with democracy.
Hey, stay with